Hey everybody, this is Bohan Girl 84 and welcome to my Let's Play of Resident Evil 2. This time we're going to be doing the Claire B scenario, so this will accompany my Leon A scenario. So let's get right into it. I'm going to click for the CD to load. Let's do this. So this will be sort of my final sort of foray into Resident Evil 2 until of course the HD remake comes out, which is going to be pretty sweet. But speaking of HD, Resident Evil 0 is coming out very soon, so I think I'm gonna check that out. I don't know if that's just like a downloaded version of it. I gotta figure that out, or if there's a CD that's gonna come out, like an actual disc. I'll also let this intro play out. This is, of course, like I said, Claire's scenario, so let's see from her perspective what's going on here. God damn, that never gets old, I have to say. It really doesn't. It's pretty sweet. So actually, I'm going to load the game because I have to do it that way. Hopefully it's still in the right slot. I think it's memory card 1. So this is, of course, my original PlayStation 1 disc, but I'm playing it on my PlayStation 3. So I'll let this intro play out.
In the midst of the T-virus outbreak in Raccoon City, Leon Kennedy succeeded in escaping from the city following his encounter with one of the only other survivors, a woman named Ada, a spy seeking the deadly G-virus. However, Leon was not the sole survivor of the incident. A girl named Claire Redfield was in town on business of her own. She came to uncover the mysterious circumstances of her brother's disappearance. Chris Redfield, a member of the STARS Alpha team. Only now her mission has become quite simple. Basic survival within the nightmare that was once Raccoon City.
I'm finally here.
Guy's a maniac. Why'd he bite me?
Hello? Is anyone here? Hello? Hello? Look, I'm sorry I bothered you, okay? Just don't come any closer. Are you listening? Wait! Don't shoot!
Get down!
We can't stay out here. Head to the police station. It'll be a lot safer. There! Buckle up.
Okay. What's going on? I arrived in town and the whole place went
Great.
insane.
The radio's out.
You're a cop, right?
Yeah, first day on the job. Great, huh? Name's Leon Kennedy. Nice to meet you.
Mine's Claire. Claire Redfield. I came to find my brother, Chris.
Hey, could you open the glove box?
Sure. There's a gun inside.
Better take it with you.
Look out!
You okay?
Still in one piece.
That maniac's gonna ram us! Run! Claire!
Leon!
I'm okay. Head to the station. I'll meet you there.
Okay.
All right. At the same time, at the same place, you have to survive this nightmare to know the true end. See, I love that about this game, and so now you see kind of the other side of things. It's interesting because it's a much shorter journey to the police station for Claire as it is for Leon, or forever for the character in the B scenario. I always found that really, really interesting. And also kind of this general, like, looking at the same event from multiple characters' perspectives. I really like that a lot, and I could tell that the Resident Evil game designers liked it a lot because they did it. They tried it again with Resident Evil 0. Of course, they did it differently, where you could switch between the two characters on the fly. I like that, and it's just really unfortunate that I only played that game a few times. I've beaten it, but I definitely struggled with it. You know, it has a share of challenges, which is pretty interesting. But I like that whole idea. So in my Leon A scenario, I was mentioning, when you get to this room, in the A scenario, don't bother with the door that I just came through. And that's the reason why, because, well, you'll see in a second. So that's supposed to indicate that I guess the zombies kind of broke through the fence or something like that, so there's really no point in going back out there anyway. Alright. So yeah, a very quick journey to the police station, which is interesting. Oh fuck. My bad. I kind of curved to Claire's right when I wasn't supposed to. Okay, she really needs to get away from the stairs. Fuck me. Oh god. Oh boy. She was a little closer than I would have liked.
Hey! Get over here! Hurry! I can't set her down. I'll drop you a rope ladder. Grab onto it. Come on. Just a little more. Get off me! Stay back! Don't come any closer! Stay back!
So that's like a really cool scene and all, but the only thing was like, why couldn't the pilot warn the cop on the ground, hey, there's a bunch of zombies behind you, you may want to point that submachine gun that you apparently have equipped, and use it against the zombies behind you. But nope, we gotta make this Michael Bay explosion happen whether we want it or not. Alright, okay, so we are here. Now another thing I find really interesting is this. Pet to death. And this is probably going to be something that I will discuss a lot, and that is, oh boy, do I want to go this way? I feel like I'm already lost. This is crazy. Ah, there's liquors in the hallway. Okay, that's quite alright. I'm gonna try to dodge them. I don't think I really need to fight them. Okay, but anyway, I'm in the save room. And first order of business is picking up these bullets. They give you a decent amount, I think, in the B scenario as well. So this whole like character switching thing, I mean, I guess you can't technically call it this. You just see the events from each character's perspective. And like I said, I really like it a lot. I think it's a very interesting sort of endeavor. It's a pretty interesting sort of game mechanic. I don't know how many games really did this in general. Alright, so there's a bunch of zombies. I think they're all on the other side of this, like, balcony type thing. But anyway, like, what I will say is this. It's a cool mechanic and all that you get to explore here. And that's what makes the game so interesting. But there's a lot of, like, inconsistencies and illogical things that happen. For example, you see that Claire got to the police station relatively faster than Leon did. And then what you'll see later is that Leon winds up doing things before Claire gets to a particular room. And it's kind of weird. It just doesn't make any sense. So I don't know how far these other zombies are. With my luck, they're just off screen, so I don't feel like getting bitten. I think that there is a difference between Claire's sort of stamina with respect to health, how much damage she can take compared to Leon. I do believe there is a difference. I'm just kidding. Better safe than sorry. The reason why I'm killing all of these zombies is because one of the items that I need... Looks like everybody's dead. Great. One of the items that I need... Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure they were all dead. This unicorn medallion, or medal, rather, for some reason got put here. And as you know, in Leon's A scenario, or in the... I'll just say the A scenario because, you know, regardless of which character you play in either the A or B scenario, the A scenario and the B scenarios tend to be very similar, except for some rather big differences, I have to say. But, for example, who put the unicorn medallion up there, and who winds up putting the unicorn medallion in the STARS office, which is where Leon finds it? Oh, there we go. That's pretty sweet that I got this grenade. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I just meant to combine. That is pretty awesome. Okay, so actually, something's written here. I'll wait for the unicorn and the beautiful beast. So you're solving... That's another sort of criticism that I have about this game. You get to see things from different perspectives, but meanwhile, you're doing a lot of the same things, like using the unicorn medal to get the spade key right here. And I just remembered what I needed to do. I didn't need to be down here quite yet, because I do need to unlock... This is another thing. I do need to unlock some of those electronically locked doors. So again, if Leon already unlocked them, or rather, because Claire's here first, Claire already unlocked them, why does the other character need to unlock them again? So, like I said, it's an interesting idea, but where it really falls flat is having to solve a lot of the same puzzles. It actually makes for a less sensical story. If they would have had the B scenario character solving completely different puzzles, opening up completely different doors, that would have made a lot more sense. Alright, so I'm going through this. I remember where I need to go now, so I apologize for the little sort of detour. I had to sort of refresh my memory. It's been a little while since I played this game. But that would have been kind of cool. Maybe that's something that the game makers can consider when they're remaking this game. And maybe they had that thought in their minds. It wasn't the same game designers who made Zero, I don't think. But maybe they did have that in mind when they were doing Resident Evil 0, where you could switch the characters out on the fly. So, and they had it where there were certain tasks that only one or the other character could do. Like, for example, Rebecca was, you know, smaller than Billy, so she can use like the hook shot or something like that, and I don't think Billy can, because there's like a weight limit to it, something like that. Again, it's been a while since I played the game, so I'm just sort of going off based on memory. I'm trying to think whether I want to pick that up right now. No, I don't think so. So, and unlike this game where you play through completely as one character and then you go back and you play as the other character, you're switching the characters out in a single game. So actually, you know, the more I'm talking about it, the more I'm like, you know what? Can't wait to check it out. Okay, yeah. This is exactly where I need to be to pick up the valve handle right here. And I could understand picking up sort of what would be considered somewhat common items. Like maybe there's multiple valve handles. You know, who knows? Oh my gosh, this is crazy. But I do want to clear out this room because there's some items to pick up. Okay, there we go. That's one down. That's two. My gosh. Just wasted a bunch of bullets. Okay, somebody is alive and I cannot tell who it is. That's gonna drive me insane. Is he down? Oh my god, I'm gonna have to do this because I don't know how. Aha! Okay. Everybody's dead, except for that guy. Again, no need to waste my ammo. I don't have much at the moment. I'll get more though. I'm not terribly worried about it. It's quite alright. So, oh, and also, I'm not gonna just kind of a note for this Let's Play. I'm not gonna really bother with the files. Again, it's the same files. So there's really no point. Now I read most of the. To be fair, I didn't read all the files in the A scenario, but if you want a read through of those files, you can see my Leon A scenario. I read them there. Oh shit! I am out of space. Damn it! Oops. Okay, there's a second herb back there, but I don't have any space for it. Sorry. If I come back here, I'll pick it up. You know what? I will be coming back here anyway because there's another door I want to unlock, so that's quite alright. Now, in the meanwhile, oh gosh. It's limited inventory. You know, it's really funny that as many times as I've played this game, and I consider myself pretty familiar with it, there's still... It's easy to sort of forget certain things. Like I said, I would have to say of all the... let's consider 4 scenarios here, right? Claire A, Leon B, Leon A, Claire B. I think Claire B is the one I'm least familiar with. Like, that might be the one I played the least. Let's put it that way. So, as I mentioned, there's liquors in that hallway that I just ran through. Don't bother... If you're playing as Claire, that is. In the B scenario. Don't bother... Okay, I'm gonna put my health items down here. Don't bother killing them. There's really no point. It's just a waste of ammo. Okay, so I'm actually going to leave my loadout like that. And I'll show you why in a second. So we're gonna go back, put out the fire that resulted from that helicopter crash. So we're gonna go back the way we originally came, and take it from there. Okay, here we go. Something rather menacing about crows, isn't it? Oh god, I think I'm gonna get pecked to death even. Yeah, I don't know why I picked that name for this channel. I really don't. Like I said, of all the... I wanted something Resident Evil, because I was obsessed with the series. Still am. Well, I wouldn't say obsessed. I love the series. But here's the thing. Like, I don't like the newer games. Like, I'm gonna do maybe a Resident Evil 5 Let's Play at one point down the road. But I'm not gonna do a Resident Evil 6 one. The game is just too freaking boring and too long, actually. Because, you know, if I do one scenario, then I'm gonna wind up doing all 4. Like, you play as, you know, 4 campaigns is what they call it. You play campaigns. And I just can't be bothered to do all that. Okay. I'm thinking what I want to do in terms of the types of... So, I picked up the grenade launcher. You can pick up 3 different types of rounds. T-00. Okay. So, I think I'm gonna try the grenade rounds. I'm gonna try to hold off on using the acid rounds. I think the acid rounds are the most powerful round type for the grenade launcher. Yeah, you see how the door's not blocked? I obviously can't go back there. It's not blocked at all for Leon. It's weird. Okay. The only thing about the grenade rounds is they have a limited range. They'll just explode after traveling a little while. You'll see what I mean in a second. Oh my god. That's 2. I have 4 left. I don't think that hit him. 5. I'm gonna take a hit, I think. I have no choice but to use my launcher. Fuck, 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 fuck. Ow. Alright. Am I hurt? Nope. Looks like I'm still okay. Pretty sure the next hit will put me in caution status. So he dropped some ammo, which is good. They did the same thing with Nemesis. Like, and mysteriously the crows are gone. That's interesting. So I'm out of here. I don't know if he gets up after a while. I'm not going to stick around and find out. You guys are more than welcome to try. But you see, he'll be back many times. Actually, you know what's interesting? I don't know if I turn back around and walk in, if he's gonna stay there, if he's gonna come back. But by the way, no more lickers, which is nice and convenient. The door's broken, can't go any further. There's no choice but to take out the wall. Very good. I actually forgot about that scream. It actually startled me, I'm not gonna lie. Jeez. I've only played this game 100 times. Why am I forgetting these things? I don't know. Okay, now, does Claire get rounds here? No, only Leon gets, like, shotgun shells in this. But there's an ink ribbon over here. I'm not gonna bother with it, though. Okay, so what have we got here? We've got... Ah, that's what I was looking for. Now I can move on. Bitch. Eat it, eat it. Oh, he was gonna lunge at me. Did you see that? Oh, God, that is the son of my nightmares, by the way. I really don't want to take a hit like that. Okay, so that worked out beautifully. But like I said, those acid rounds, I think... So you saw the grenade rounds. I used all of them up on Mr. X is the guy's name. This tyrant. He's a tyrant, right? I think he's a tyrant. Now, what am I doing here? I don't think I need the... I don't need the valve handle at the moment. So let's put it away for now. But I do need that spade key, so let's progress. And I think... Where do I get the bow gun? The third gun that she gets. It's kind of interesting that she gets the grenade launcher before she gets the bow gun, but I see why they did that. Because you fight Mr. X. Alright. So anyway, this balcony's pretty clear. I'm glad I cleared it up before, so there's a lot to do now. So I'm gonna go downstairs via this ladder. Now, in a police station like this, why wouldn't there just be a regular staircase here? It's just so strangely arranged. I've always found it kind of weird. All right, but anyway, let's use this computer. Door lock service. Hall side doors locked. There we go. See, these people like using some kind of Mac OS. Looks sort of like it. The library was locked too. That's very interesting. But I know why they did that, because you start off on the second floor up there, but they just want to try to restrict your movement as much as possible. So that makes a lot of sense, I suppose. What's in this room? Oh, fuck. Zombies are in here. Jesus. Oh my god, I actually got startled. I was not expecting all that. Not about that. Are you... Oh, you are still alive. You don't aim at him. Jesus. I'm just wasting bullets like crazy. Okay, look. She's not even aiming at this guy. She can't see him. Okay. I don't know where these zombies came from. What? I'm pretty sure there's like a third zombie, too. Yeah, there's a third zombie. There he is. It's a good camera angle. So this gun that Claire has is okay, but holds a lot less rounds than Leon's gun. I think they're both dead. She's not aiming at anybody anymore. Nope. See, that's my strategy. Oh god, really? I don't want that. So it's interesting how they sort of balanced each character out. For example, Leon has a gun that holds 18 bullets, as opposed to Claire, whose gun only holds 13, which can get a little annoying at times. Oops. Oh! The key is only used for this door, unlike in the A scenario where it's used for 2 doors. That is interesting. Like, I can go into all day, like, the differences in terms of the A and B scenarios and kind of the more so the inconsistencies, because there's supposed to be differences, right? Alright, so what do we have up here? Oh, I didn't mean to jump down. I meant to pick the thing up. That's the lighter, right? Excellent. A necessary item. So we're gonna keep going. But the noise that you heard in this hallway, I'm gonna go back out there now. Check this out. Those are the shutters that Leon, that I put down as Leon in the A scenario, and I chose this hallway as a hallway for them. The problem is that Leon did it much. You tend to get that. Well, you know what? When you think about it, maybe not. But again, Leon got to the police station long after Claire did. So how Leon was able to put the cord down so quickly is kind of weird. Oh, this is not the camera angle I want. We're gonna let's just stand here. This is a good spot as any, I suppose. All right. But it's kind of interesting, you know. I mean, I think it's out of necessity, but still, sometimes it raises more questions than it answers. You know, what goes on, the differences between the 2 scenarios. Let me take care of these 2 guys. This is actually not as good of a camera angle as I thought first, because I can't really tell how close they are to me. And I actually think they're both dead, which is good. Just want to make absolutely sure, though. Actually, one thing that that's kind of an unanswered question for me is this. And that is, if a zombie is lying face up, so he's lying on his back, he or she, it's a woman, could be a woman too, like, can they still grab you or no? I know when they're lying face down and they're not dead and you try to walk over them, they'll grab you. But I never understood that. I never really got that. If somebody can answer that for me, let me know. I feel like they can't, but maybe I'm wrong. So that's the first of 2 red jewels, so I'm gonna be making my way back to that, like, I call it the night room. Night with a K, that is. Okay, so just gonna try to let me make it into the next hallway. I'll clear it out if there's zombies. I can't remember if there are or there aren't. And then, you know what, actually I'll just make it to the next save room since I'm so close to it. And then I will call it a video, guys, because I think I'm just about out of time. Let's see what we have here. Hey, it's actually empty. Look at that. Why don't you look at that, huh? Okay, so I'm gonna pick these up. May as well get that out of the way. Gonna combine all of these together. And then pick up this last one. And I'll hold on to this. Like I did with the previous scenario. I always like to be very conservative when it comes to what I'm mixing, also what I'm carrying with me. I don't want to use a full heal if I'm just in caution. But I always like to carry an herb just in case. I don't want to be stuck in a really bad position where I'm not in completely good health and I have the potential to actually die. So I don't think that I need the lighter at this moment. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the video here, but I'll be back in the next one. Until next time.